I have a red light on the front of my truck. Use a relay to power it off when the truck is on, power it on when the truck is off, so it's not on while I'm driving, and it's on while my truck is off, sitting in a parking lot. I've actually run this light for about 5 days while I was out on a trip, and it did not draw enough power to even mess with my battery. So I'm not terribly concerned with this light being on when my truck is off. But let's get to how it's powered. So I use a relay to power the device on when my truck is off and power it off when my truck is on. So not really easy to see those numbers, so I actually drew a little diagram for you guys here. So what you want to do, the 30 is going to be your constant power, so that's going to go to your battery or wherever you want the power coming from. You can use an inline fuse there. I would suggest just your relay. Some relays have a fuse in them. If not, you want to put a fuse between the battery and the relay. So from 30, then you have your 85 as your ground. So you're just going to ground that at your battery or wherever you like to ground your stuff. And then 86 is your switch. So if you're wanting to use a relay for an actual device, then you'll hook a switch into this. If you're wanting to automate the process, then you will want to hook your 86 into a fuse that alternates with your vehicle. So when you turn the vehicle on, 86 will switch on. When you turn your vehicle off, 86 will switch off. So find whatever fuse in your vehicle will do that. 87, if you're powering, so again, if you're using a switch, or even on this, if you want to have some lights or anything coming on automatically when you turn your vehicle on, that's going to be 87. So you're going to use 87 to power any standard devices the normal way, conventional way you would think to power anything. Now what happens is when your switch tells your relay, hey, I'm off, there's a switch in here that'll switch over to 87A. So this is actually where you'll power your anything that you want to have turn on when the truck turns off or vehicle turns off. So 86, switch it off. There's a switch in here that goes 87A. Switch it on, it goes back from 87A back over to 87. So it's kind of cool. You can actually automate quite a bit of stuff in your vehicle. If you want to have some false security lights, or I don't know, whatever you may want to have come on when your truck is off here. And then if you have subs or maybe some daytime running lights or anything that you want to have turn on when your vehicle is on, then you'll power it up here on 87. So 30 is power, 85 is ground, 86 is your switch, however you want to tell everything to turn on and off. 87 is when your switch is on, 87A is when your switch is off. All right, so to see the relay in action, as you see, my truck is off and that red light is on. And then, so that's on the 87A side. And on the 87 side, I have a fuse bank that I have some accessory lights plugged into. So when the truck turns on, it'll turn on that fuse bank, which will turn on some accessory lights and will turn off that red light. So that turned on the 87 side, turned on the fuse bank, turned on the DRLs of my headlights, turned on the lights on either side of the wreath or the Ram logo, turned on the hood light. So if I turn my truck, it actually turns on my sport bar lights as well. So then I turn my truck off, turns all that off, turns the red light back on.